Hello, today is May 15th, so we read Proverbs 15 and Jeremiah 27. And in Proverbs 15, I like verse 15. Every day is a terrible day for a miserable person, but a cheerful heart has a continual feast. So, even in times like these where we have to stay inside or we have just limited access, when we're seeing other people, like our friends or whatever, we still can find ways to enjoy our lives and be thankful. Someone who's always complaining really hasn't grasped the meaning of life and what it means to live a fulfilled life. So if you find yourself complaining about that, I think you should do some praying and find what you can use to make the most of your time.
Amen. And I was mentioning how I came from a loved one's celebration of life, and this was a cousin who really knew how to put on a party wherever she went, and she just had that glow. She had that continual feast. She had the joy of the Lord. You could hear her laughter. Her smile was everywhere. And I know that her life touched so many. Well, that is because her heart was full of the love of the Lord. And something that I read is it's better to have dinner, with herbs, minimal, not having that much. But if you have a merry heart and you have the joy of the Lord within you, you are one wealthy person. So all I have to say, and I had a conversation because this is celebration season, also graduations. Went to a old childhood friend's house, and her son is graduating, and he graduated today, and we were celebrating that. And again, we were talking about like how our children now are preparing for marriage and the life that they're about to, take on, wife and everything. Well, I would say as far as the building of a home, like I said, it's better to, maybe have a little and have joy and be like-minded, have a believer, and there will be a foundation of love in that home instead of a dinner where you have so much, but then there's so much hatred therewith in that household. And that's in verse 17. What about Jeremiah 27? Well, I'll tell you, speaking of marriage and speaking of relationships in a home, Jeremiah 27 and verse 2 talks about a yoke. And we know that that's like a wooden device where it connects two animals, and then that is connected to like a plow or a cart. Well, and we know that the Lord says his yoke is easy and his burden is light, right? Come unto him and he will make us rest. He will give us rest into our souls, and he will teach us the way. Well, another yoke in the Bible is talking about, when you're about to get married, Timotheus, you want to make sure that you are not unequally yoked. Believe me and my girlfriends were talking about this, about our kids and our nieces and nephews. We want them to be connected with someone who shares their faith, because it's the foundation. We don't want them to go through the heartache of divorce and the children are, split apart. No. So make sure that you're equally yoked. That's 2 Corinthians 6:14. Make sure God is at the head of your life in a home, and you will enjoy the joy of the Lord all your days and your family.
True.
All right. Enjoy.